What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why the Canon EF 85mm f1.2 L series lens version 2 is such an absolute bargain right now in the used market. Whether you're into portrait photography or filmmaking, this lens can be an absolute game changer for your kit without even breaking a bank. Because basketball season is right around the corner, I'm dubbing this lens as the Mono Ginobili of lenses. The reason why is because Mono was a 4-time NBA champion with the San Antonio Spurs. He was not a starter. He was actually one of the greatest six men in NBA history, right? With that being said, he was such a valuable piece to what San Antonio Spurs was able to do with Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, some other players, and of course the Hall of Fame Coach Popovich. In this case, you are Coach Pop, right? You got to find out what lenses you're going to put in the right places to win your championship or the equivalent to accomplish your piece or tell your story the way you want to. But having a Mono Ginobili, having an 85 f1.2, it's just butter. So let's get into it. First off, this lens is built like a tank. We're talking about L series quality, which means it's weather sealed, durable, and designed to last for years. And the optics, stunning. f1.2 aperture is going to give you that creamy bokeh and super shallow depth of field that is perfect for cinematic shots and for portraits that just pop. So when you hear people talk about, I want that image that just pops out of the camera, it's that 3D look, this 85mm f1.2 is going to give you that. Some other lenses, maybe like the new RF 135 1.8, but you need a fast lens and you need a focal length that is really going to give you that look that just separates the subject from the background. And the size and the compact and the design quality of this lens is just perfect for that, and especially with the price. But we're going to get into that a little bit later. But just build quality, optics, I'm going to give it 5 stars. Okay, so now we got to talk about price. As some of you may already know, Canon has been prioritizing the RF mount over the last couple of years, and because of that, the Canon EF 85mm f1.2 and other EF L series lenses can now be found for less than half of its original price on the used market. With that being said, the best part about that is these lenses are still compatible with the newer mirrorless cameras and cinema bodies with an EF to RF mount adapter. So for me, when you talk about value and what you're going to be able to extract to have this 85mm 1.2 lens that was originally like $3,000 and you can get it for less than $700 right now, it's a game changer. When I first got into DSLRs, I always wanted the 85, but I never needed it that much. I only used the 85 for portrait shots at that time, right? So with that being said, to be able to add this to my kit, something that I don't use much, a 6-man, but when I do use it, it is going to be phenomenal and help me win those championships. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so now we got to talk about performance. I use this lens with my Canon C500 Mark II, which is native EF mount. I also use it with my Canon C70 and my Canon R6 Mark II by utilizing the Canon EF to RF control ring adapter. And I really appreciate this adapter because I can use a control ring to assign it as aperture, shutter speed, ISO, white balance, or whatever I desire from the menu, and I can change it right there on the fly. It gives me features that natively come in the RF version. I still got the lens at a fraction of the price. So with the 1.2 aperture, which really shines in low light situations, the sharpness is on point, even wide open, and even though the autofocus is not as fast as the RF version, it is still solid for most applications. It's one of those things where if you shoot with the RF version first and then go to this, it's gonna be probably a little like, eh. But with that being said, if you just started off the EF version, I don't think you'll really notice the difference because it was still a fast performing lens. It was a lens in most celebrity portrait photographers or professionals' kit when it came down to taking headshots or just those, they wanted that 3D pop to separate the background. It was such a used lens. That's why they have a version 2 of it. With that being said, you know, the compression that you get from an 85mm is just so flattering on the face. So even in video, you know, I'll shoot with it. I will put out one little disclaimer. It is a little noisy, so if you're using it for audio and you don't have the audio separated from the camera, I would say just pay attention to that because the RF version is more quiet than this version right here. With that being said, for photography, that's not an issue, right? That's a no-brainer. For video, it's just something to kind of keep in mind and you can work behind it. So I normally have the 85mm on my C70 as a B camera shot, you know, when I got the secondary shot, because my master shot is normally around like a 35mm or 50, and then I literally have an 85mm on the C70 because I could use the full frame adapter, so that's an advantage. So if I want to maintain the shallow depth of field, but then I can just put it on with the control ring, and the 80 becomes like a 90, somewhere around like a 90 to 100 millimeter with a f1.2. It is such a creamy look that I really appreciate. So outside of a little bit of faster autofocus or quieter lens, there's not too many other things that's gonna make you be like, oh man, it's way off from the newer version. So with that being said, if you got the money, you want to get the 1.2, by all means. But if you want the most value, I'm gonna point this one out. So if you're looking for a high quality, versatile lens for portrait photography, video work, or just to add some serious cinematic flair to your projects, the Canon EF 85mm f1.2 version 2 lens is such a steal right now on the used market. It is literally going to allow you to save hundreds of dollars and get professional level results. And for me, as much as we say gear is not that important, it is all about the artistry. There's some truth to that, but gear can definitely help trampoline your artistry. At the end of the day, the more weight that you have, the higher you bounce. And the Canon EF 85mm is punching well above his weight at this price point. So I just want to point that out. In addition to that, I also want to make this disclaimer. I've done it before in videos. I don't want you to go out and buy this lens if you don't have the funds, like just because it's a great value. At the end of the day, the best value is what you can afford and where you at right now on your artist journey, right? So as we know, the good thing about technology, things are coming out which is making other pieces of technology cheaper and usable. It's always important to be working your craft and perfecting your eye and perfecting your composition and really take advantage of that. So just wanted to kind of make that point. And I want to say I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate any G transfers. I will appreciate you smashing that like button. I will appreciate you subscribing to the channel, turn on notifications, and also comment down below. Let me know what you think about the Canon EF 85mm 1.2, or you're going to add this to your kit. If you got other ideas or other lenses that you want me to talk about, because I probably would touch up on the EF 35 version 2, as well as some other EF lenses I think is something to keep an eye out for in later videos, like the EF 17 and 55. I hope they do an RF version. It's such a undervalued lens because it wasn't L series only because it was crop sensor, but it was such a great lens at its time to have the image stabilization. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been Canon's first image stabilized lens, but I love that lens on my 7D. As I moved on to other cameras, I was using the 18 and 35 from Sigma. I'm happy that now Canon allowed them to kind of get into the game. So we're gonna see what Sigma Art lenses come out, which is also gonna be great value because generally Sigma Art, reasonable quality, exceptional quality at a reasonable price. So I appreciate that. It's a lot of conversation we're gonna go into. Oh, one other thing, if you're feeling this shirt, this is from Built. So I want to give a shout out to my future sponsor because I'm working out hard because I'm claiming this. Built is going to be a future sponsor, but I love their shirts, I love their outfits, I love their pants. At the end of the day, when I'm working, I'm freelancing as a cinematographer. I want to look professional, but I also want, you know, attire on that I can move in, and I always feel good about what I'm wearing in Built Basics, you know. So I'll put a link in the description box below, as well as some other things you can take advantage of, link down below. But we're gonna wrap up right there. As I say always, stay creative, be courageous, and keep on your grind.